We just reached the final destination of the day. This is a new thing I'm gonna try. I'm going to get a customer from the car wash and I'm gonna show them the difference between a basic regular car wash at the drive-through car wash as opposed to the way a detailer does it. So let's go and try and find somebody that we can bless with a free car wash. And I definitely want to be very choosy on what car that I decide to wash. So let's kick back and see who we're gonna pick. Hey bro. Hey, what's up bro? I'm Brandon.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a detail company and a YouTube channel, and we're giving out a free wash to someone that has like a nice car that is gonna use the automated car wash, and we're gonna show them the value of what it's like to get a quick mobile detail. I could do it as fast as they can, and it's gonna be free.
When?
Right now?
All right.
We'll just go to the back parking lot. All right, let's go. Hey, just follow me. I'll show you where to go.
Listeners, eliminate their back tax debt. Call tax.
All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna do this cool little Chevy coupe. And I just basically stole that customer from here. And I'm gonna give him a quick blowout vacuum, wipe down, foam wash, all that good stuff. So I picked this car out, guys, specifically because so we're gonna blow this. So the way we do it is put some cleaner on, not a lot, then we grill brush it, and that's going to remove all the embedded dirt in the fiber. So it basically revitalizes the carpet, makes it look new, keeps it fresh, takes all the stains out, all the dirt. What do you think of the process so far?
It's dope seeing how it's done, like,
right?
Yeah.
Cool. Have you ever had a mobile detailer do your car?
Not like professionally.
No?
One of my friends does on the side.
Does it on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys, they do it on the side, and they got some equipment, but they don't have everything. Never to wipe it, but if you blow it, it's a lot easier. Things that you normally wouldn't get to, we're gonna blow all that to the front. it's a blowout, you know? There's really no other way to describe it, but you're getting a blowout. And I mean, it's money, bro. The car, like, they need a... So then after, once everything's blown out, then we vacuum. So blow everything. I thought I'd make it like 15 minutes. I don't know if you guys see that, but look how dusty it is. Minutes just to
you edit all your stuff?
yeah, that's good. And then you hand it off to your clients?
Yeah,
Right.
I close directly. I don't.
So we even drill brush the carpet, like your carpet.
Yeah.
Could probably use a little drill brushing. It looks like you got the homies back here, right?
Yeah.
And yes, and there's no mat there.
Yeah.
So it looks like the carpet's getting a little beat up. If you go on Amazon and you type in, so right here we're gonna spray a generous amount of cleaner, because this is a driver's side door, so you know it gets a lot of dirt and grime and food. And on some of the parts I'll use the brush, but for the most I'm just gonna scrub with the rag. And all these products that we use, you really can't find them like at Walmart or AutoZone. Like they're high grade chemicals, and I mean they just work amazing, man. But you got to kind of buy them by the gallon. So, but you'll really see the difference once we're done with the clean. So after I clean everything, then I can go over with some of the dressing. We call it the dressing. That's like the stuff that makes it look shiny and vibrant. So you said this Camaro has 500 horsepower?
Yeah.
And you have some upgrades to it, right?
I've done an intake. I've done a spoiler. I have a NOS kit, but still have to put that in. There's more stuff coming. So,
yeah. You said you have like an automated exhaust or something that you can turn it on and off?
Yeah, it's an active mode exhaust, I think it's called.
It comes stock or you bought it?
It doesn't come stock, but you can add it as like an upgrade.
Right. And you did that?
Yeah. So I can make it loud or quiet or whatever. Nice.
So with the 500 horsepower, you were telling me that at first it was good, but you kind of now you reached the limit where you want a little more.
Yeah, you know, with these types of cars, like in the beginning, it's really exciting, but you know, you get used to it and you always want to add more. Right.
I'd say there's probably a point where you would be okay with it, like, because you see some of those Hellcats and they're like very vicious, right? They have like so much power.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe like 500 horsepower, it's definitely like a good starting point, but somewhere between like 500 and 1,000 would be like ideal, right?
Yeah. But you know, I feel like no matter how much you put into the car, you always want to get more, like whether it's like,
Yeah.
you know, first you're gonna be just like on the highway or whatever. Then, you know, later on you might want to drag race, stuff like that.
And I think that I think that's why people get into some of the supercars, because they're like, you know what, this isn't fast. Now I need 200 miles an hour. I need 250.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's really no end depending on how much money you want to spend.
Yeah.
And also with this paint, it's very vulnerable to the sun.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen the cars that get all the sun damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of nowadays, it's not as hard to protect it from the sun. It's as easy as a spray on wax, wipe off, spray on, wipe off, or you can also do a ceramic coating. It's just a one-time thing, and it really helps with the UV protection.
Yeah.
Not only does it protect from the sun, but you'll see more benefits, like it'll look cleaner longer and all that stuff. All that's left on the interior is just the glass and the glass and the protection. Mm-hmm. And then the outside goes pretty quick, so I'll be able to do that quick. It's some wireless mics.
Yeah, the Rode one.
Yeah. So I need to buy those, and then I need the tripod, and I'll be good. But like I said, we have a rental company, mm-hmm. and recently we bought 5 cars, and
wow.
So I had to put some down payments on them and everything. So
yeah.
Right now I'm not really trying to invest anything. Your steering wheel, you definitely want to like keep it clean, because the oils on your hands will eat away at it.
Yeah.
So that's why you see some steering wheels, they're like falling apart.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like that. You know, if you take care of it, it won't fall apart on you. So basically the way you do that is, first you clean it with some cleaner, and then you put the moisturizer, and you keep that on there almost 24/7, so the sun doesn't eat it away, your oils don't eat it away. It's basically like all about preventative maintenance,
yeah.
for the vehicle. So the more you prevent stuff, like I was telling you with the PPF and everything,
mm-hmm.
like this is nice right here, because usually cars don't have it.
Yeah.
And you scratch up the paint.
What do you think about car covers? Like, would you ever use them?
No, because when the wind is blowing, it blows the cover and it will start wearing. Mm-hmm. It'll start wearing like on your paint, because the fabric is constantly rubbing it.
Yeah.
If you have the car covered inside the garage where there's no wind blowing, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as buying a cover and covering it while you're parked on the street and stuff,
yeah,
I really wouldn't see the benefit, because I've done it before and it works to a certain extent, but it's really not the answer.
Mm-hmm.
If you barely drive the car and you want to cover it like 5 days a week, that some love. It's the little things like this that that we do when we clean your car, that it's like, it's worth it, you know?
Yeah.
Because if we're cleaning the car and maybe this is clean or that's clean, then we start cleaning other stuff. So it's like your car gets like crazy clean like all the time.
Yeah. It's in Long Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it just classroom sometimes, or is it just always flying?
It's both.
Yeah. How'd you get interested in flying planes?
My uncle's best friend, he's a captain, and he came into town and he was like talking about it. And flying's always been something like I was interested in, like as a kid. It just seems like so cool, you know, you're flying in the sky.
It's the top of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't know there was money in the business. And I'm not just like, even if I like something, if there's no money in it, like, you can't live in California with, like, you know,
Yeah.
a job you like, but it doesn't.
We use spot-free water, so it's a little bit of pain, you know, it's not even many water spots or anything. So this is a finishing touch. We use P&S. It's P&S is a brand that is used for the Air Force One with the president. So it's this guy Rainy Doyle, he actually details for the president. He cleans the helicopter, the plane, his cars, and he uses these products.
That's dope.
Yeah, so if you're in the detail industry, you definitely know about P&S. I think we do that first, but right now I'm just gonna do the hand wash real quick.
Okay.
Your car needs a clay bar. It feels a little sandy. So what we do is, you know what a clay bar is?
I've heard of it.
It's like a little piece of clay and you rub it like that across the car.
Yeah.
And it removes like contaminants. There's like micro size contaminants in the vehicle.
Yeah.
And what they're iron. They're like little brake dust and like really bad stuff.
Yeah.
And it starts pitting. It'll start deteriorating your clear coat.
Yeah.
So you have to remove it. Once it's there, you have to remove it with a clay bar.
Yeah.
And then after you get the clay bar, then you have to keep the car with wax so it doesn't come back.
Yeah.
Then the only reason that it came is because this car probably hasn't had wax on it. Have you ever had wax on the car?
No.
Yeah, so that's it. It's a simple procedure. It takes a couple hours, like an hour max, probably. Clay bar the car. I see you have the chemical guy bucket, right?
Yeah, I've never used it.
Dude, honestly, with this business, you see all the things I have. Like, it's impossible to just buy a bucket and be like, okay, I'm gonna clean my car.
Yeah.
It's an investment. You have to spend like just for the things to like wash the car, like the chemicals and stuff, the towels, everything, the bucket, the mitt.
Yeah.
I spent like 200 bucks.
Yeah.
So, and then all that stuff runs out anyways. You gotta keep getting it.
Yeah, I bought that right when I got the car and I've never used it since.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. Washing the car is hard, and like, you're going to school full time, you have a job, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You don't got time to do this. Also, you got to be careful what detailer you go with. There's a lot of guys out there that say, hey, I'm a detailer, but they damage the car while they wash it. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if they're like, oh, I'd wash it for 20 bucks, that's, you gotta watch out. And if you look at their van or whatever, and they don't have it like professional, most likely that's how their work is gonna be too. So now all the exterior road grime is off pretty much. You can feel it right here if you rub your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Feel how it feels bumpy?
Yeah.
Even right here too?
Yeah.
And then feel right here. See how it feels smooth?
Yeah.
The paint needs to be like that.
Yeah.
So
I noticed right here too, right here, I think, because I park under a tree sometimes.
yeah. So basically, you know, it's your baby, man. So you definitely don't want those things on your paint.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you one thing, out of everything, the most serious thing is having those contaminants stuck to the paint for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So eventually, give me a call, let me know, we'll schedule something and we'll take them off for you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So this soap that I'm using, again, it's like, it's a professional grade soap. Like, just for a gallon is like 110 bucks. And just that alone, it's gonna make your car look like super shiny, because it's like your car's not used to getting that clean.
Yeah.
So like I said, like, cleaning these rims, it's not just to look good, it's because, you know, the dust will eat it away.
Yeah.
So even if you got this like once a month, it would be good.
Yeah.
It would really benefit you, because for one, you would know that your car's safe, and for two, you'd have more time. I could do it like while you're at school or something. And yeah, this would be a good rim video. You know how they have videos like that?
Yeah.
This would be a good one because this is a good looking rim. And it'll beat off from there. So basically, everything we do kind of leads up to the end result, which is the bead maker. Until the car is like clean and everything, technically we can't put it on.
Yeah.
And really, it shouldn't be put on until after the car has a clay bar.
Yeah.
But you know, you can do it. It'll still protect it. It'll still keep it protected from the sun. But the whole thing that we do, cleaning the interior to lead up to putting protective stuff on the plastic.
Yeah.
And then cleaning all the wheels and then the paint so we can protect it. Because the name of the game is protection.
Yeah.
It's preservation. That's the one thing that you don't get at the car wash. And I mean, I'm sure this car cost you like $50,000, right? So I mean, with an investment like that, you want to protect it.
Yeah.
And some people, they either A, they don't know how to protect it, or B, they just don't care, you know? So I think you care.
Yeah.
You definitely care. If you have a chemical guy's bucket in your trunk, you subconsciously in the back of your head, you know what you should be doing. So at the very least, at least you got to watch me do it, and then now you could do it yourself, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, your buddy, he tried to help you already, right?
Yeah.
How much does he charge you?
When he used to do it was like 40.
So he did this before?
Yeah.
How many times?
I don't know, a couple times.
That's good though. Yeah, this car, it deserves it, you know, you deserve it. So I'm sure whatever he did, he probably did most of the things I'm doing. You know, protect the plastic, protect the paint,
Yeah.
protect the wheels. So this is a microfiber drying towel too.
Yeah.
can share it with them?
Yeah, like if I'm
Share
not
the car
home,
payment too?
No, like if I'm not home, like I need a mover or something.
Right. So like maybe pay it off and then sell it, or even sell it before it's paid off?
No, I'd probably pay it off.
Phil, can I show you something?
Yeah.
So do you see how the plastic's starting to turn white a little bit?
Yeah.
So that's your plastic, it's starting to fade. So the solution to that is this: it protects it, and it keeps it looking darker and richer.
Yeah.
Because the sun will fade this, and they don't tell you that at the dealership. Like, hey, you gotta protect your plastics. If not, you've seen some of the ones how they start looking. They start looking like just terrible.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that we're gonna do today, is we're gonna protect all of this. So what I do is I just spray it.
Yeah.
And I could wipe it in a little bit, but usually it's just better to let it air dry. So now we're at the final step, and I'm just gonna apply a 6-month paint sealant, which is gonna just help protect your paint and make it easier to clean. So what I do is I just spray, buff it on, and then I buff it off.
Okay.
So it's pretty simple. And it looks like okay. Let's see here. I think those spots are damaged, so you can't get rid of them. It looks like, yeah, I think it's from water spots maybe, but I'll still spray it. This one really doesn't matter how I apply it because it's a wrap, so
Yeah.
it's not paint. The product doesn't bond the same. It's just but you can use this stuff on plastic and everything. See how it's getting a little darker?
Yeah.
I could probably, over time, replenish it by using that product every time you see me. Probably make it look a little better.
Yeah.
But we're a couple sprays per panel. And the stuff, it dries like semi-permanent, so it'll be on there for the next 6 months.
That's dope.
Yeah. If you look close, you have some water spots too. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah.
So
Those don't come out?
those will come out with the clay bar.
Oh. That's crazy that water can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, they start etching into paint. Like there's little minerals in there. They start damaging your paint. That's why we buy the spot free water.
Yeah.
So the calcium and the minerals won't do anything. But this is the good thing about having a detailer work with your paint, because we're going through every little inch like this, you know?
Yeah.
And not only do we improve it, but we keep it protected. So, like if there was a little scratch, I would probably take it out for you, you know? So I'll show you what, just come look at this.
Yeah.
So this is a prime example of iron particles. This is metal from the industrial warehouses, from the brake dust, just from the road. Then they make little deposits and then they form little rust in your paint. And you can't get it out. It feels like a little rock.
Yeah.
And what you do is you use the clay bar, and there's another product. It's called an iron decon.
Yeah.
It's a chemical you just spray on, and it helps it come off. That chemical is expensive, and that procedure is expensive. Like a clay bar and iron decon can be like $200 just for that. But like I said, I'm trying to hook people up. If you ever want to do it, man, I'll hook you up for $95. So we'll do the whole entire paint. We'll get your paint looking like it's virgin surface, like nothing damaging.
Yeah.
And then we'll put the wax on, and then you'll be good. And as long as you keep the wax on every like month, bro, your car's gonna always look fire. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna last forever. I mean, if it'd be nice, it would be a good investment to probably pay this car off and maybe even keep it, you know?
Yeah.
Or sell it and get your money back and reinvest it like in another car like you want. But
Yeah.
cars are so expensive that it's kind of crazy to sell them again because you lose money on them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like this car is like almost a collector. It's a good collect, you know?
Yeah.
But like maybe the paint, you don't like the paint that much, or
No, it's just the finance manual. Like,
it's a manual.
I like driving manual, but like for my parents, like,
Yeah.
they can't drive it.
So yeah, it's kind of like the manual is kind of like gotta go. It was fun. You were young, you know. You tried it out. Now, I mean, they do say the automatics are more faster, anyways.
Yeah. No, but I love driving the manual. It's just like
Yeah.
nobody else can drive it.
Right.
Even my friends. I don't know.
All right, Phil. I appreciate you bearing with me this whole time, man. I know it was a long minute. We were filming, we were talking, I was working, we were trying to get good angles.
Yeah.
I mean, the car wash is right here. It's what is it, like 3 minutes to do it? It has to be. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know when we started, but let me see what time it is. It's 5 o'clock. We had to start like around what, like 3?
Yeah.
3 o'clock. All right, man. So you got a maintenance wash. I would categorize this as a maintenance wash. This is a 2022, and it's almost flawless condition. Like
Yeah.
it's in good shape, and it wasn't dirty inside. I just did a quick vacuum, a quick blowout, a quick wipe down, and then I did the same thing for the exterior. Like I was telling you earlier, I could generally do this thing for probably like about an hour and a half, mostly. That's about how fast our maintenance washes are. But for now, you kind of got to witness what a professional mobile detailer does, right? From
Yeah.
start to finish. And you know, you kind of got to see the value. What would you say you would pay for something like that? Like how much you think something like, in your mind, if you saw somebody with a setup like this, a full-on business, what would you say that normally would cost you? Like if
Probably like 110.
110?
Yeah.
All right, that's about a good price, right?
Yeah.
And then also, so given that said, 110, since you were going to the car wash here for like, what was it, $5 maybe? How much?
Like 15.
$15.
Yeah.
So generally that's about how much you're willing to invest, right?
Yeah.
On a monthly basis or weekly basis, about $15, right?
Yeah.
So given that said, that you think this would cost maybe around 110,
Yeah.
you still wouldn't probably pay that much, right? Because you're normally doing a car wash.
Maybe not monthly, but like.
But every now and then.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to surprise you with is that if you get on my maintenance plan, it'll be 65 bucks. How's
Wow.
that sound?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, man. So yeah, if you get on the maintenance plan, it would be 65 bucks, and it would be my pleasure to take care of your baby on a monthly basis, or even every 2 months or something like that. Just let me know. And just to recap on what you got today, you got a foam wash, you got a hand wash, wheels cleaned, tires dressed, you got a 6-month sealant applied, and then you got UV protection all on your interior. So the sealant is UV protection, it's water resistant. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend with your clean car, man. I appreciate you coming through. All right, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you. Nice, brother. Thanks again, bro.
I appreciate you.
You be safe out there.
All right, see ya.
See ya.